Siah is a professor at Victoria University. He is the Professor of Business in Asia, which is a chair that was established by the Bank of New Zealand. He's been with us now since last year. Before that, he graduated in business in Singapore at the National University of Singapore. His doctoral dissertation was so good that it won the prize for the best thesis in that faculty of his year, and he has received a good many prizes since then for the quality of his research. It's also been recognised by appointment over the years to 10 editorial boards of scholarly journals. He started his career in the National University of Singapore itself and a short-term appointment at the City University in London. Then from 2003, for 10 years, he was a faculty member at Auckland University until, as I say, he joined us last year. His major research revolves around aspects of international business strategy, especially in the biotechnology and information technology sectors. As well as his ordinary teaching, Siah regularly offers executive training in a number of areas, and in fact next week on the 4th and 5th of August he is conducting an intensive course on strategic planning, which is open to members of this club if anybody wants to join up, and there are a few places still available. He's a leading member of our university's globalisation efforts, which people who've been following the press will notice includes an effort to encourage more enrolment from China. And he's fluent in English, Mandarin and Teochew, which is one of the languages of South China, like Cantonese. Just to remind everybody how to pronounce Siah's name, it's pronounced as in the native parrot, Kia, Siah, Kia. Siah he is his given name, but to save trouble, he's happy for Siah to be used in both formal and informal circumstances. So Siah is plenty, but the other names, Hwee are pronounced phonetically, so as you see them written on the screen, that's how they are pronounced. Siah's wife is Kelly Chen, who is a public servant in MB. President, I introduce Siah.
President Lee, guests and fellows, it's my pleasure to introduce my friend Colin Chapman to the club, although it seems like he's already done a pretty good job of introducing himself before. Colin's a well-trained, fully qualified customs agent with 30 years in the business. He's chairman and major shareholder in 360 Logistics Group, which was formerly Customs Agents Wellington, the largest privately owned logistics group in the lower North Island. He also has interest in other businesses involved in recruiting, communication and commercial property. Following participation in the Jumbo Tennis this year, Colin joined us for lunch on the day we talked about shipping donated goods to Kenya. He immediately offered to organise the shipment. I knew then that he would make a good Rotarian. He and his wife Lisa have two teenage daughters, Angela and Samantha. Colin is into multi-sport, running, he's done the coast to coast, kayaking, cycling, he's a keen golfer and member of the Wellington Racing Club. Apart from reducing the average age of the club, I'm sure he will make a very good Rotarian.
To Colin and Siah, you have been much valued guests at Rotary lunches and have now been proposed as full members, which were willingly endorsed by your Rotary board and the club membership. They have done so because you have shown yourself to be worthy representatives of your vocations, committed to the ideals of Rotary, and are clearly willing to do your part in putting these ideals into practice. Since Paul Harris convened the first meeting in Chicago in 1905, Rotary International has gained a reputation that is unmatched throughout the world. The principal motto is service above self, and the objectives of our club and other Rotary clubs is to encourage and foster such service. All members are aware that everything we do is guided by our four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Colin and Siah, you are now full part of the International Rotary Service team, and President Lee will talk shortly tell you just how many there are. And I know she will because I've printed it out for her. As full members, we have expectations on your attendance at our lunches and your involvement in our extensive range of committees and trusts, which are now open to you. Lee will also allocate you to one of the committees. You both represent the future of our club. We are confident you will maintain our robust standards within a modern environment. Madam President.
Look how big he made it. However, plenty of past presidents have told me the only way to be president is to do it your own way. So on behalf of the club, welcome to our club. It is the oldest and largest club in New Zealand, and you are joining an international organisation with a humongous number of clubs, James, and an even more humongous number of members. And the thing about them is that they're all united in service above self and international fellowship. Very welcome.
Can I just say one thing? The dessert must be fantastic, William.
Congratulations.
I'm going to sleep with this